This is the state of play with 10 games left to go in our first Premier League season. We are 4 points above the drop zone. Today's episode is very important. Since you left me then, we've had a little bit of a tricky spell. Obviously we had a very good spell, culminating in that 2-1 win against Everton in the last episode, but we lost 3-2 against Liverpool away from home. Really unlucky not to grab a point against the Premier League champions. We came from behind twice in this one, but they scored in the 92nd minute to cruelly win all 3 points. But Mark Ball with 2 goals, Kavcic with the assist for the first one. Nice finish on the volley from Mark Ball. Good to get him scoring again. And he scored the second one as well after a corner where we managed to counter against them. A classic Regen Rovers counter, I suppose. That's what we're good at. It was blocked. Deratic played it up the line for Kavcic. He picked up another assist. Really good play from Kavcic. The first sort of thing he's really done for us since the start of the season. It was a nice finish from Mark Ball. But yeah, really cruel way to lose it in the 92nd minute. However, back to winning ways against Watford. 3-1 win. Sean Lawler scored the first one with an incredible goal. What a goal that is. Unbelievable streak. Probably goal of the season. Just look at this again. It is it really is insane. You just have to enjoy this. I couldn't believe it when he did this. It really was phenomenal. Mark Ball ends up picking up the assist, I think, but it's all about the strike from Lawler. That is beautiful. And Flanagan scored twice. He had a bit of a goal-scoring spell, which helped him pick up second place in the Player of the Month award, I think. And we had a couple of players do well in the Young Player of the Month award. I think Lawler, I think that was goal of the month, quite easily. Goal of the month, really. So, I mean, that goal from Flanagan was decent as well, and this one was a nice finish from the edge of the box. Really good win against Watford. 2-2 draw against Wolves, and we were fortunate in this one to get a really late equaliser. We worked so hard in this game. We took the lead fairly early on, sort of midway point of the first half. Flanagan with another wonderful strike from outside the box. They equalised. They then missed a penalty. I think this might be the first penalty Adrian Smith has saved. It was straight down the middle and he kept it out. But they scored in the 93rd minute and we were defending for our lives, doing really great defensive work. And it was just such a shame when they scored that. I thought it was all over. And there was actually only 4 minutes of injury time. But right at the end of the 96th minute, Lawler poked home from a corner. That rhymes. And I couldn't believe it. It was a fantastic away point. And then a really good home point against Spurs. We took the lead, once again, similar to the Man United game. We took the lead, but we just couldn't quite hold on for long enough. Mark Ball, once again, with another goal. He's come alive. Stuart, big, has really vanished. He's just not performed lately. I've got to keep the faith with him, I think. But yeah, he's been disappointed. This was a fantastic finish from Mark Ball. Lovely ball from Lawler, but it really was a quality, stereotypical Mark Ball goal. What a goal. But since then, disappointing. I mean, that was overall really good. I mean, really unlucky against Liverpool. Fantastic draws against Spurs and Wolves. We beat Watford, but then a 3-0 thrashing away from home against West Brom. Hat-trick from Tom Hardy. He looks good, I must say. But yeah, he managed to score a hat-trick, which was disappointing. And then a 1-0 defeat against Arsenal at home. We tried hard. Defensively, we were pretty solid, but once again, just a little bit too much for us, which has meant we are in 15th place. We're 4 points above, and we've got Brighton. And this is the team I'm going to be putting out in this game. Now, I've changed the 3 up front tactic to having an anchor man now. We've also got a complete forward up there. I just think we need a solid midfielder in there. Flanagan, he's not an anchor man, but he's going to do a job there. We don't really have a defensive midfielder anymore. I could play Ribeiro or Portuguese centre-back, but I feel like a more natural midfielder would work better in that role. So, wish me luck. Let's do this. Away from home, we still haven't managed to win. It really is pretty ridiculous. I'll just show you the away record. Look at us. We're above Aston Villa. Well, thanks to our 4 draws. Aston Villa also haven't managed to win away from home this season, but it really is poor. Can we get our first away win against a strong Brighton team? They've got some fantastic players. They've got a Polish international up front alongside Mark Higgins, not Marcus Higgins, worth £46 million. He's not even been capped by England. On the right-hand side, Zach Gillam, who's their best performing player this season, although he's not played as many games as other players, I presume. Now, I didn't sign anyone in January. I did have a look, but there just wasn't anyone I could bring in, really. So Elliot Dix has left the club, and that's it. That was our January over. Although there are rumours that the club's going to be sold, which could be exciting, potentially exciting, because we've had the same owner since non-league, of course. Jack Young left the club fairly early, sold the club, and we've had Darren Moore since then and his consortium. But if we can get... We've got a lot of money now. I think we've got about 39 million in the bank. We've been saving the money this year. We've not really been spending much. And all the TV money coming in, the finances have been going up. Our wages are far less than other Premier League teams. So we've been earning lots of money from the TV and not wasting it on anything. So if we could bring in rich owners, that would be even better. I mean, we could really transform the club in the summer if we stay up. That is the big key, though, isn't it? Here's Stewart to Henriquez to Deratic. Nice ball to our right back, getting forwards. Keeps it in. It's crossed to Stewart off the post. He just can't score at the moment. He's been stuck on 9 goals for ages. I like the 3 up front. I really loved our 3 up front tactic back in the day. As Ray Henriquez almost scores another free kick. Stewart's been tackled. Can't win a penalty, though. He tried. Positive start to this game, but it's a free kick to Brighton. Now, have I spoken too soon? Oh, it's a good catch by Smith there. That header had a bit of power behind it, didn't it? But he reached up and grabbed it, and now he's knocked it long. Stewart can't get there, and Eder Nelson, however it's pronounced. Higgins, 1-0 to Brighton. That's the difference in quality. We're the better team for the first 30 minutes of this game, and all it takes for the opposition to take the lead is 1 chance. It's probably not even gone down as a half chance, which is a shame, but let's see if it hasn't gone down as a half chance. Deratic, lovely ball to Kuz, who's come back in at left back, crosses it in. Away, Deratic hits it. Decent effort, really decent effort. 1-0 down at half time. A little bit unlucky. I'm tempted to go attacking, actually. There, that's motivated them. Why not? Let's go all positive. Maybe balanced. We'll go balanced to start with, and we'll keep the personnel the same. We did all right in that first half. We can't win away from home. Are we going to win a single away game this season? We are really relying on our home record, aren't we? Here's Stewart round the back. Stewart, he's through! And he's tried to find Mark Ball, who just didn't catch up with him. Maybe because he has a deep line forward. I'm going to change him to being an advanced forward. See if that makes a difference. 3 different striker roles up there. Maybe that will just enable him to give Stewart a little bit more support. Because look how deep they drop. Oh, Stewart's through! Stewart can't miss this one, but he's offside. VAR, come on. I've only seen VAR like once or twice, surprisingly. Oh, he's that is actually quite close with the right back, isn't it? But he is offside according to the lines. 49 minutes on the clock. Brighton coming forward looking for a second. Here's Gillam. Oh, he's beaten us. Easy save for Smith in the end. I'm going attacking. We're going for it. We're getting creative as well. 67 minutes on the clock. Here's Deratic to Ramirez. Into Lawler. That's a lovely ball to Ray Henriquez. Crosses it in. Stewart! Oh, it froze, but it went wide. Maybe this time. No. Here come Brighton. Behrens. Out wide to Gillam again. He's been decent down that right-hand side. Cuts inside. We've just let him run. Pretty poor from us there. We need to make changes. Lawler's going to come off for Kavcic. I'm actually going to play... I'm going to play Stewart as a target man on support. Kavcic and Ball as the advanced forwards, and we're going to distribute to the target man. 10 minutes to go. We deserve a draw from this, I think. Smash long by Brighton. Higgins is round the back. Higgins! Open goal for Eder Nelson. I can't find the magic formula that gets us a win away from home. I might just have to aim for draws. Just try and draw the games rather than win them. That's my problem, I think. Maybe I just have to accept I'm not going to win away from home. Let's just play for a draw and get as many points as possible away from home. And then hope the home record keeps us up. That's pumped long. Kavcic is through. Can he score? Who's he got in the middle? Mark Ball. Kavcic goes alone. There's confirmation of our 2-0 loss. Not quite good enough in the end. But we had the chances to get a draw. Look at all that money. Over £46 million. Look at this. It's been amazing since the TV money started trickling in. A profit this month. 10.19 million. Insanity. Loving it. Here we go then. This is the big one today, I think. I'm not surprised we lost against Brighton. They've got some quality. But Norwich, currently 7 points above us, having a really good season. Considering they've only just been promoted with us, remember. And prior to that, they'd only just been promoted from League One. So their rise up the leagues has been remarkable, really. Oh, by the way, we are filling out the Luton Town Stadium, I think every week, to be honest. So if we only build a 13,000 seater stadium, we're missing a trick. We need to be building a 20,000 seater stadium, in my opinion. Perhaps all this big attendance will encourage them to build a bigger one. It's still in the planning stages, and it will be for a while. Looking at this, it's going to be July next year, so we're going to be playing here for a while, which is annoying. I know, I've talked about that before, you don't need to hear it. We're going with the 4-4-2 home tactic. It's what we play at home, and it's been successful for us. So quite a few changes to the lineup as a result. We've got the wingers in there. I'm playing Cochrane ahead of Michael Boyd, and Nunez on the left, Ramirez and Flanagan in the middle. Mark Ball and Stewart are the chosen two up front, our joint top goal scorers this season. Mark Ball might finish top goal scorer again this year. It would be crazy if he manages it again. Ray Henriquez on the right, Kuz on the left, Matteo and Vitor, and Smith in goal, of course. Poor old David Okoro, I know he's missing out these days. Playing in the Hampshire Senior Cup though, and he should lead us to glory in that competition once again. So this Norwich team then, Keith Keegan, I love that name, up front. On the right hand side, Jonathan Lecco still playing for them. Connor Donaldson, Scottish international, he's really good actually, he's a real prospect. And Dave Doyle. Two alliterative names in the team. That's nice. In fact, 3. Ajibola Elise as well. Off we go. Want to avenge what happened last time. Can't actually remember what happened last time. We did show that game, didn't we? Well, I think it was... Oh yeah, it was overshadowed by the 5-1 loss against Huddersfield, wasn't it? That was even worse in the end. Here we go in the pouring rain in Winchester. Not Winchester. We're not in Winchester. Makes me even sadder saying that. We're in Luton. We're not from Winchester to Luton. That is a contrast. I miss Plumbing Park. Nothing's happening in this game. This is boring. Oh, they've got a ball in their team. Matthew Ball. Let's close him down. Here's Cochrane. Oh, no. Dave Doyle gets there. I mean, these stupid long-range passes, they're just unnecessary. Why was he switching play? Was it Nunez or Kuz? I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, bit of a ridiculous loss. Matteo heads that away. Ramirez, maybe we can start an attack now. Here he goes. Look at him. It's into Stewart. Stewart has a shot. Well wide in the end. In steps Nunez. Oh, he's done well there. Nunez on number 8. Into Mark Ball. To Ramirez. Long range shot. Well over the bar. We're dipped. Just didn't dip enough. We're restricted to long shots today by the looks of it. But Norwich haven't done anything so far. Why is Matteo taking a throw in? Just weird. Puts him out of position. Here he is. To Kuz. Into Nunez. Back to Kevin Ramirez. Lovely ball to Cochrane around the back here. It's crossed in. Stuart Bigg finally gets his 10th goal of the season. It's a great cross from Cochrane. Oh, that is a massive goal. Huge. Just like Stuart Bigg. It's a nice ball from Kevin Ramirez. There was a lot of space with Cochrane there, wasn't there? And it's a stonking header. Keeper couldn't keep it out. Butterfingers. On a 7.1 though, their goalkeeper. It's not Richard Wright, by the way, it's Robert Wright. Let's keep it up. We've been dominant so far. They've not done anything. Let's just keep going. Let's hope we can get another goal. It's just a completely different team at home, isn't it? Quite bizarre, really. But, you know, they do say that home advantage is a big thing in football. I'm not entirely sure why. Couldn't you just pretend that the away fans... When you're away from home, couldn't you just pretend that the fans in that stadium are all cheering you on? and just make it feel like you're at home. It's a football pitch at the end of the day. It's just grass. They can be different dimensions, of course, but, yeah, I guess it is a thing. Here's Mark Ball, back to Cochrane, into Ramirez, to Matteo, getting everyone involved in the play. Matteo back to Ramirez. He really likes to get involved as Kevin. Nunez cuts in, goes all alone, and it's a fantastic goal. His second goal of the season, and it's another brilliant one. And with his weaker right foot, and really important, we're 2-0 up. The last one he scored was a consolation goal, wasn't it? But he just kept going. I thought that the shot was going to be wild, but it wasn't. It was a delightful finish. I'm going to bring Savic on for Ray Henriquez. I suppose I could a little bit, actually. Just turn it up a bit. We'll go with that. I think I'll bring... Raymond Hughes has played really well, but he's on a yellow. There's no point risking him, I don't think. He's had a good game, though. And I will take Mark Ball off for Lawler. Wow, we are breezing this at the moment. There's 6 minutes for Norwich to get back into it, and they've intercepted that. Abdel Aziz. That's pretty much the only thing we've seen Norwich do in the entire game. Hopefully they don't come alive. We've only actually created the 1/2 chance, but we've clearly been the better team, haven't we? Here's Savic. That's a poor first touch. And here goes Parsons running at our back line. It's a great ball. Oh, it's flashed wide. A clear-cut chance. I mean, it was a difficult opportunity, I think. It was on the volley, but it was a clear-cut chance, apparently. But yeah, looks like we're sailing to victory. Contrasting fortunes once again. Away from home, a 2-0 defeat. Bit unlucky, I think. But this match was so easy. A 2-0 win. A massive win to pull us clear of the relegation zone. Nunez with the man of the match performance. I must say Kevin Ramirez played really well. I enjoyed his passing in this game. And yeah, I feel like we'll be safe. Our home record is just really good. It really is. It will be the reason why we stay up. If we can stay up. Stewart managed to get that goal as well. How long was it without a goal? 11 hours. A long time without a goal. We're still in... I know we've moved... Oh, what's going on here? We've moved... Oh, it's the away record, that's why. We're in 14th after 30 games. A few teams below us do have a game in hand, but we are 7 points clear of Huddersfield in 18th, who've played the same number of games as us. Looking at the home record, we're up there. 1, 2, 3... 7th place. That is amazing. 8 wins, 3 draws, 4 defeats. A plus goal difference. That is incredible. Luton, thank you. Luton Stadium has been our saviour this year. Wow. We're basically playing away from home, but we've just fitted straight into that stadium and it's felt like home immediately. And the results have come. It really is quite remarkable, our home record. Our away record is the worst in the league now. Aston Villa have managed to win. We're the only team not to have won away from home. The home tactic just doesn't work away from home, and that's why I've tried to fiddle with 2 other things which have helped solidify us a little bit at times, but not always. You know, the 3 up front against Brighton did kind of work. We created 2 clear-cut chances, just at the back we weren't quite good enough. But yeah, it is a bit odd, isn't it? But there we go. Thank you for watching today's episode. I've got West Ham away from home next. Unlikely to be our first win away from home. Farnborough in the Hampshire Senior Cup semi-final. We should easily get through that one against our affiliate club, of course. Man City at home. Even our impressive home record probably won't be good enough to win that one. Leicester away from... So there's some big games we've got. I'll probably show the last 4 games of the season. I might show the Hampshire Senior Cup final as well. We'll see. We'll just see how things are going. If we lose the next 3, we might be back in that relegation mix, though. So we do have to be careful. But yes, thank you for watching today's episode. Until next time, enjoy FM19. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you very soon.